Hi, I'm Anupa and welcome you to Sanjeev Kapoor Khazana. We're going to be talking about a simple process right now. This is how to make Desi Ghee. And Desi Ghee, if you see, is an essential ingredient in Indian food. Right from north to south, east to west, everybody uses Desi Ghee. But most of us don't know how to make it at home. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you how to make Desi Ghee if you have this white butter or makkhan at home. Many times we all end up buying milk which is skimmed milk, so which obviously doesn't form that good thick layer of cream which is also known as malai at home. So what you do is you don't make ghee at home at all. So how do you, if at all? So if at all, if you want to make ghee at home, how do you make it? We just need a good quantity of makkhan, which is also known as white butter. This white butter can also be used as unsalted butter cause it doesn't have any taste but has this amazing flavor. So right now to make Desi Ghee, all that we need is this white butter, which is also known as makkhan. So to begin with, we'll take a big pan into which we'll put all of the makkhan. Now this makkhan what we have here is actually bought from a store. Many times we buy buffalo milk which is unskimmed. So if you have buffalo milk at home, which means it will give you a very thick layer of malai or cream. So what you have to do every day is you have to remove the malai and keep it aside in a bowl for at least 7 days. So after 7 days, you will have this bowl full of cream. After that, you have to put a little bit of dahi in that and set it for it to form an entire bowl full of dahi. Because it has so much of fat in it, the minute you churn it, you will get makkhan. So remove all the makkhan from it and then use it like this. But before putting it in a bowl to cook, we have to wash the makkhan. It is essential that we clean the makkhan once under running water. So how do you do that? I'll show it to you. But prior to that, this needs a little bit of cutting because it's a big block. So what I'm going to do is just break this and I'm going to wash this under running water. So just make sure you clean this up like this. Now after you have washed it, just throw away all the water. So this is clean makkhan which we have to now put it on this pan, and now it will go on cooking till this entire thing will first melt and then it will start getting clarified, which means the milk solids will settle at the bottom of the pan and what you will have on top is just pure Desi Ghee. And believe me, the entire house will start smelling of it and people will wonder what exactly is happening in the kitchen. But this process takes some time, so be patient and let's watch what happens to this bowl of makkhan. So what is happening at this stage here is that the white butter is melting. Right now it will melt completely. Whatever moisture that is there in this in form of water will all get evaporated. What we'll be left with is the fat and the milk solids. Milk solids will settle to the bottom of the pan and all the fat will come on top, and you have to very slowly take it out and strain it through a muslin, which we will do a little later on. Right now this is going to melt and it is going to cook further. So this will take anywhere around 35 to 40 minutes. But do this entire process on low heat or medium heat, but please do not do it on high heat because the chances of this entire thing getting burnt are quite high. So right now we'll let this stay this way and we'll come back after 40 minutes to see what exactly has happened to this pan. After the white butter melted and the entire thing settled, this is how it looks now. After about say 30 to 35 minutes, I have let it settle down. What you can see down here, I can't really mix it because if I mix it then the entire thing will become cloudy. But what you can see, these dark patches here is actually the milk solids which have settled, and since I prefer the ghee slightly nutty, I have allowed it to get little burnt. Not really burnt but a little overcooked or a little overdone. So what happens is the ghee that I get is slightly brown in color and it gives out a very lovely flavor, especially when you have to have it with rice and dal. So this has settled for about 15 minutes now, and now we have to strain this. We do not want a single particle of the milk solids to get mixed with the ghee. So for which I have a bowl in which I have placed strainer like this, and to be double sure, I am going to place a muslin cloth over it, and now very carefully we'll have to strain this. So just pour it till the time you see that only the ghee is getting poured. The minute the dark solids come in, just stop. So what you see here is this lovely nutty desi ghee, which all of us love to have with our meals. Even if you make a plain simple chapati, just one dollop of desi ghee over it makes hell of a difference, and believe me, it tastes really nice. I prefer my ghee to be like this, slightly nutty. Now when this comes to room temperature, it will solidify. It will go slightly creamier in color, and it will also have this granular texture. That feeling is amazing. I can have a dollop full of it over my chapati or sometimes over steamed rice and plain dal. Desi ghee is the pride of India. All of us love it, whether it is chapati, paratha, rice, biryani, anything. So desi ghee, here it is, simple recipe, a simple procedure. You know how to make it now, so make it every time. I am sure you all love our recipes, so to stay connected, please don't forget to subscribe to our channel Sanjeev Kapoor Khazana.